top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Earl Sweatshirt, Alchemist, VOIR. Earl puts the ass in assassin. Put the pieces of decomposing bodies in plastic. Okay, let's get it. So currently this album is only available on Gala Music. It looks like Earl Sweatshirt and the Alchemist released this as like some type of NFT collection, but you can also stream the album on this website. But yeah, it looks like an NFT. Yeah, available NFTs, 201,000. So yeah, artists are still doing NFTs. I think NFTs, future of music. I mean, still, I know the talk has died down, but you know, shout out to Earl and Alchemist for being ahead of the curve. Anyway, track number 1, 100 High Street.
Focus steady and unbroken. I was resting on the low end. My prerequisite to going in. I chief recklessly with no end. I went heavy on the dosage. Try and comprehend me like my bro did. I reap everything I sowed in. It seemed effortless with no stitch. It's we steppers, bitch, you know this. Cream crepes in the cold wind. Seen Skeppy out in Shortage. He said to telly for the hoes, keep them heifers off your doorstep. Geese feathers.
And it doesn't look like there's like a playback method for the songs. Like I can't go back 5 seconds or 10 seconds in a song. Like I can either play the song and pause it, or I can completely start over from the beginning. So I can't re-listen to bars that I may have missed or anything like that. So fair warning. Okay, look, so me doing that, me just pausing the song started it over. Like every time I pause it, it's gonna start over. Okay, so I can't pause mid-song. Am I missing something? Let me know. From what I can see, I can only play it through and let it play all the way through. So it's gonna be quite a different reaction, but bear with me.
Focus steady and unbroken. I was resting on the low end. My prerequisite to going in. I chief recklessly with no end. I went heavy on the dosage. Try and comprehend me like my bro did. I reap everything I sowed in. It seemed effortless with no stitch. It's we steppers, bitch, you know this. Cream crepes in the cold wind. Seen Skeppy out in Shortage. He said to telly for the hoes, keep them heifers off your doorstep. Geese feathers under foreheads. Tempur-Pedic with the Reaper, got the no depth. It wasn't easy, but we grown men. I really mean it like the song said. I gotta beat them like the locks. Got my demons on the wall press. 4 arms and feet on necks. I'm seeing green like I bought Tris. They in the red like forceps. We beat them like a cheesy joke, even when a freaking horse dead. Quiet on set.
The especially important part played by the Mondo, or the royal ancestors, as protectors of the land and bringers of the rains is also recognized in popular song.
Silence in the court.
Okay, so that was 100 High Street. I really wish I could pause during the song without the entire song restarting. But I like that song. I caught a couple references. Earl said, I really mean it, like the song said. So he's talking about Dipset. I really mean it. Obviously, everyone knows that song. Then he mentioned the Locks after the I really mean it Dipset bar. Obviously, we know the Locks and Dipset had a classic versus battle. So, you know, some light work there by Earl. And we'll get right into track number 2, Vin Skully. I feel like I should say something about like this artwork as I'm listening to these songs, because these are the NFTs that accompany the music. So this is obviously High Street on the 100th block. Vin Skully, obviously a classic Dodgers announcer. So there's a baseball NFT that goes along with this. So let's get into it.
For every problem, life seems a faithful friend to share. For every sigh, a sweet song, and an answer for each prayer. You and I have been friends for a long time.
Big grip, get flipped, hand over fist, that's quick. Snake oil salesman with the pitch, that's slick. Ain't no telling when it ends. No matter the spin, I know when I gotta hit, that's it. That shit gets sent over the fence. I'm home, another run on the road, look how I slid. I remember the cold and shrugging till I was sore inside the crib.
Hit, slid, run, baseball references.
I remember the ghost inside the crib, hosing down a problem with gin and tonic. How to stay afloat in a bottomless pit. The trick is to stop falling. Only option to start with a step. Bet, son, father, and death. Big mama with the vision of sorrow, now I know why they wept. I watched it brew into a quarrel, I knew just what to bet. Now we having like Dewey Cox out in the shed. I had to unify all the plurals and pairs. I promise you don't truly want no parts of this shit. A couple side splitters got me out of some jams. I had to style a little so the killers could laugh. Big grip, get flipped, hand over fist, that's quick. Snake oil salesman with the pitch. Ain't no telling when it ends. No matter the spin, I know when I gotta hit. That's it. That shit gets sent over the fence. I'm home, another run on the road. Look how I slid. I remember the cold and shrugging till I was sore inside the crib. Now I know what it is.
You know, everybody has their different ways of what they use them for. But we'll let them explain that to you.
Peace.
Okay, chill, okay. So Vin Skully, I really like that one. I liked it more than the first track. Earl, he says, you know, that's it. That get hit over the fence, another run. Like, these are all baseball references. Hits, points in baseball are called runs. Earl said that gets sent over the fence. Obviously, that's a reference to a home run. And obviously, the title track is called Vin Skully, so he's a legendary Dodgers announcer. So track number 3, this is one of the singles, Sentry featuring Mike. If you haven't seen my Mike reactions, you know, go watch them. They're some of the best reactions on YouTube. That was back when I still did reactions in my car. Earl got a lot of his style from Mike. If you listen to those early, like some rap songs, that's like Mike's style. That's like Mike's bag. But I think they work really well together. I haven't heard this song yet, so let's take a look at the NFT. Gotta admire the artwork, man. They did this for a reason. It looks like some type of knight in armor. Sentry. What does Sentry mean? Can we look that up? What is Sentry? Or Sentry definition. Let's get fully immersed in the album. A soldier stationed to keep guard. So yeah, this is definitely someone at guard. All right, let's get right into it.
Peace when I'm rolling around. Try to keep me close, but look how when I needed you the most, you was out. The least I could do is a count. Pizzeria dough, big amount. Fire in the hole, burning out his soul like they seen a ghost in the shell. Froze up, it's colder than hell. I cleaned up most of myself. I peeled off more dollar bills for them when they peeled off on the bill. Started at the bottom of the hill. Actually, I started in the mid. Actually, I started in Illinois, coin, Swana and the kid. Blood stains on my fatherland. Blood stains on my motherland. Tough clay, all of it's red. Stuck in the jeans and the fabric. In the 23 little strands. Freddie Hubbard sing through the axe. Chop another piece off the branch. Memories careen off the past. Home to a screech in they tracks. Had a couple things on my chest. That's where the demons were sit. I took a seat at the head. It's time to eat. I need to breach heavy set. Can't you dig what I'm saying? Notice that you easily led. So I took a seat at the head. It's time to eat.
You remember I'm feeling like Aubrey. They ain't bred nigga how it involved me. I was there when them smiles was saw. Know me acting surprised when you call me. But imagine I gave you my all. All my flaws and brides of adultery. I got tired of staying and talk. Put you high and you say that you are. How you lie to me breaking my heart. How you ride you ain't stay in the car. I get high and pay for my art. So when I'm buying I'm breaking the cart. Oh, as I always break it apart. I don't lie, you be playing your part. On that island of flame in the dark. It be silence that make the remarks. Keep it solid, don't change when it's dark. It be probably you lames in the guard. For a slide, you be waiting to starve. For pops, I'm taking in charge. Ain't no watching making it ours. I know Ma used to pray I ain't harder. Only sung and say cause they smart.
Then how did we come here? And tell me too, by what ill fortune did a prince turn into the reclusive hermit you are now, here on this desert isle? Was it because you found the world distasteful, or through the perfidy of some enemy? Is our island a prison or a hermitage? You've hinted at some mystery so many times and aroused my curiosity, and today you shall tell me it all.
Okay, so I said something during the song, but I don't know if y'all could hear me. I had my mic on mute. Mike, because Mike is a feature on this song. No pun, no pun. I'm trying to catch the beat. When Mike came in, that's his flow. And I like Mike, like the movie. I'm not trying to do puns right now. Stop it. I like Mike as a rapper. I really enjoy his music. But even during Earl's verse, for a second I forgot Mike was a feature. You could see me smile when Mike came on because I'm like, oh yeah, Mike. But even during Earl's verse, I'm like, this is totally Mike's bag. Like the crazy production, like trying to flow over that. Like trying to flow over no drums takes a little bit of skill because there's no drums. The drums are like the foundation. The drums tell you what to do. So to have no drums and to have like this left field sample, and then Mike is like, it sounded like Mike rapped over a totally different beat and then just took the vocals and put the vocals on this beat. He was, I don't want to say he was off beat. There wasn't even off kilter. That was strange. I got to listen to it a couple more times to see his vision. Anyway, yeah, these songs are all about probably 1.5 to 2.5 minutes at most. Track number 4, All the Small Things. Let's take a look at the NFT artwork. It's like a toy soldier, right? So 2 soldiers back to back. Earl was saying some stuff in this verse. I just can't pause it during the track to point out the bars that I like, which is a little different for me, but whatever. Let's get right into it.
My legs treading in this quicksand, beating eggs. I see the peak and dip the grease up the pan. Feed the fam at 16, I want no seasoned chef. It's predictable and funny, we meet again. Whole nother thing coming in these coming years. We was snoring 20s, roaring, waking up the dead. I speak to him, my grandma Juanita said it best. Roll with the punches, keep them coming, I'm prepared. I'ma parry something, variables make me bend. But I never fumble, carrying it like a man. Even when I buckled under egregious demands, Future said this shit colossal, and I feel the man. This shit enormous. I know a pirate that said further forward. Fly your flag high over your head. Keep an eye on Horus when I rest open. My section focus spoke up for the destitute and hopeful. Sped up on a tightrope. I seen they let it choke them. Cherish every moment, let it go. The cherry on top, the weight off of my heavy soul. Never been lost, I remember nowhere to go. New shit consumed quick, it's perishable. Embedded with gold, and it's gon' never get old. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, the battle uphill. Still waters got depth, don't hold your breath. Or hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath.
Okay, so I don't want to forget this bar. Earl said, like Future said, this shit is colossal. So Colossal is a song off Dirty Sprite 2 by Future. I was just so proud of myself for catching that bar. That's more of a slow dance type production. Like I'm almost forgetting that Alchemist did these beats because the production is so different than what you hear from Alchemist. Usually Alchemist has like these super atmospheric, like immersive, gritty, dark sounding beats at times, but this hasn't been that so far. It sounds like Alchemist made this beat pack specifically for Earl. Like a couple years ago, they were saying, Earl and Alchemist were saying that they released a collab album on YouTube, but it was like under a completely random name, and they challenged people to go find it. So I guess this is the album, and I guess no one ever found it, because now here we have a proper release. So anyways, oh yeah, Earl Sweatshirt, I brought up the Eye of Horus, which is the all-seeing eye, right? Oh, I got my Yu-Gi-Oh shirt on. Like, can I see this? My Yu-Gi-Oh, Pegasus. Hold on. See, Pegasus. Yu-Gi-Oh has like a lot of Egyptian imagery. So all the Millennium items have the Eye of Horus symbol in some way. So right now I'm wearing Pegasus, Millennium Eye, so he can see all the cards in your hand. And you can see that's like a play on the all-seeing eye. Yugi's Millennium, can't spell today, puzzle. It's another Millennium item. Obviously, not exactly the Eye of Horus, but you know what they're trying to do here. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, surprisingly dark anime to air on Kids WB at the time it did. Anyways, track number 5, My Brother, the Wind.
Crazy Nigerian wallet, nah, not there. You know what I'm saying? Man, we gotta let go of it. Trying to both hand grip the book, kinda crazy. Nigerian wallet made out of snake. Long face in the bank, short change. This tour will feel like 40 states. While we gon' hold patrol the gate. What's going on? I'm in a mall with the Jordan face. High as hell, keep the Reggie off of 70, a wedding cake. Tan Cressy, tan heavily, the blessings came. Might stretch a bit, but never cave on the Benz barricades. Bloodstained messages I never sent. My brain left, see what's left. On the left, that's the sketch what I live. Shivering, erasing what I did, opaque. Be complacent as the wind, my brother like sunrise. We all need you, Godspeed you, Black Emperor, Dark Legions. What's the rundown? Lump sums, a piece to some and guns now. And let me hit the split before that bitch run out. I heard it's up to us more than enough. I know I'm playing the tough crowds. Convert the data, tell that racist to whip the bus around. We about to shake the taco truck down. Nah, I'm playing, play the couple I could bust down. I'm on the bread, Sentry.
Okay.
Don't even trip on like whether you gonna do a good job or a bad job or all that other shit, man. You just gotta be there, man. You just gotta pull up. You just gotta just be present, bro. Like fuck, like oh man, am I gonna fuck up? Da-da-da. So what? You just gotta be there, man. You gonna fuck up if you're not. Yeah. So you get chicken sandwich. Can I get a
Hopefully I didn't miss anything too pertinent there at the end. It just sounds like they're at a drive-thru. I'm here for the music. You know what I mean? So I like that song, actually. I really like the production on that. I like the way Earl was flowing. I wanted to drop one of my flex.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
Yeah, I wanted to drop that during the song, but I didn't want to drown out the lyrics. So yeah, Vin Skully and My Brother the Wind. Those are my two favorites so far. So we're on track 6. 27 Braids. I don't know if y'all can see this NFT artwork. This looks like a jet Boeing 737. Put the headphone back in.
Clean break, tougher to make. Ain't a thing that a king name, rough for the main. Hold your head, cover your face, so disease doesn't spread. She said I got a son on the way. Made my bed, so that's where I'ma lay my worry bones.
Okay, so I gotta stop the song, and obviously stopping the song is gonna replay it. But there were two things. I don't know if Earl said something about having a kid on the way. I got to re-listen to what he said there. And this is like the first Alchemist beat. This that atmospheric shit, like you feel you there in there with him. So this is like the first Alchemist for show type beat. So let me restart that. Oh, there we go. You could hear, you just feel like you there with him. So atmospheric.
Clean break, tougher to make. Ain't a thing that a king name, rough with a mane. Hold your head, cover your face, so disease doesn't spread. She said I got a son on the way. Made my bed, so that's where I'ma lay. My worry bones, my heavy head I carry home every day. My mama saying that I'll never be alone, even though she gotta know that I know she dismayed with the choices I made. The only way forward is unafraid and focused when I'm holding these reins. Yeah, thanks over my shoulder to my auntie Elaine. 27 braids falling over my face. My head on straight, my mama closing the gate. And both of them sleep better when they know that I ate. I'm going through changes that I couldn't fathom. The growing pains lead to understanding. I'm no passenger on the plane, precious cargo in the cabin. My whole take on baggage just ain't the same. Don't fall for the fake magic. They came with the David Blaine pattern, so we jab and weave. I'm trying to farm up some lavish green with the fam. Lavash bread, sharing everything with the team, spreading seeds, spilling drink for the dead. Godspeed, they took the lead, but I'm still ahead. I found a swing sitting in the sand, pushing back.
My ancestors tried to open the door that separates us from our Creator.
But you need no doors to find God. If you believe.
Believe? If you believe, you are.
Okay, so I gotta add that to my favorite songs. I always forget that I mute my mic. So I'm talking, but then nothing's coming out. Yeah, so 27 Braids, he mentions the song title in his verse. It sounds like he's for real about to be a father, because he's talking about, early in the verse, he's talking about, they said I got a son on the way. I don't know if that's in reference to him or someone told him that in reference to themselves. But then he starts talking about, I'm in my bed, that's where I'm gonna lay, these changes that are coming. So it sounds like it's in reference to him. In a verse, he mentions 27 braids hanging over his head. I guess he's counted the amount of locks that he has. I don't know. What track are we on? Number 7, Mac Deuce. But yeah, this is my in there with my favorites. 27 Braids, My Brother the Wind, Vin Skully.
Go.
Led the charge and they couldn't take it. Kinda flagrant. Night bomb me, I'm on Collins and I'm palming paper. 740 big body driven by my lady. Swinging like down goes Frazier. I found patience and still couldn't sit around waiting. I'm saying it got kinda dangerous, abrasive, all kinda angels. Almighty arm length, I'ma spank 'em. Pause the tape. The angles I'm taking straight through. Gotta make it home, a baby that I gotta raise. Shaking off malaise and hate too. Maybe y'all'll change, maybe not. Either way too. Mason Margie replica steppers is gonna evade you when you hot. I stay cool, not up for appraisal on the block. That's what walking a plank do, don't be shocked. I couldn't save you from your thoughts, so what the fame do? From the sharks and what they fangs do, or from your heart and what that pain do. From the start, built a box I couldn't break through. You was lost. I picked apart what amazed you, it was soft. I shut it off. We really on. This the difference, 4th and inches and we going long. Shimmy when I score the ball. Hail Mary bells everywhere in a loft. Name ringing bells everywhere a nigga walk. I'm not trying to talk. Hailing up the maitre d' for the final course. Filling all the vacancies like the brightest star. Good God, good God, good God.
Start the show. You tell them that we are stars. Oh, yeah, Dad. My homeboys are superstars now. You know they got the hottest record on the streets. Sold out in 3 hours, my boy.
Rock Marciano.
Rock Marcy shout out on the next track. Okay, whatever. Mac Deuce. So yeah, Earl basically confirmed what I said in 27 Braids. When I said it sounds like he's gonna have a baby on the way. Earl basically confirms it here in this Mac Deuce verse. Love the keys, love the it almost sounds like video game music a little bit. I like it. We got a Mason Margiela replica reference, which is a cologne, fragrance, perfume, however you want to say it. Earl also, he says something that explains why there are two boxers in this song's NFT cover. He said something like Big Body Bentley, or was it Big Body Benz 740? Yeah, it's probably the 740. He says his girl rides it is swinging something like Down Goes Frazier. So Down Goes Frazier, obviously Muhammad Ali knocked out Joe Frazier way back in 1970 something. I wasn't alive. I'm sure you weren't. I don't even think my parents were alive back then. But yeah, classic fight. You've seen this picture though. So that explains this. So Earl Sweatshirt is going to be a father. Interesting. Congrats. I'll say that. Congrats, Earl. Track number, what are we on? 8? 2, 4, 6, yeah. Sirius Blac.
Rob Marciano told you it don't last. Get you a snap. Photocopies of my shit hitting the net. Niggas is ass. I nicked my hand on the backboard glass. Shattered it like Shaq. Shaking your sack down. Don't get smacked out here. Tryna act wild. Running with wolves like Carl Towns. Used to be on bullshit, bugged out. And the drink was dull in the sharp feeling. 6 feet underneath the sun, chilling, crispy. When everything turned tricky, miss me. I'm not gonna be your burned victim. I roll weed slow and I learn quickly. It's cyclical, that's for certain. The sickness, the type of motion bring. Windows open, I know this breeze. Lucifer, sun in the morning. I'll let you talk yourself to sleep. These niggas scared of morals. I just went pro for the Justice League. I love this team, I'm focused. Fuck police and the Rona only. Weed and Yoni. Shorty saved me the peace I wanted. Loose change rather than in my pocket. Threw it back to the block where I found it. 2 faces, deceit in the swamp. Talk out the side of your mouth like Harden. It's only gonna get niggas parked. It's only big fish in the pond. Jumping, no risk, no reward. No joke, serious as stars. This the one I remember when I'm lost. In my thoughts, thinking too hard. Been gone a few winners too long, but couldn't miss this one. Yeah. It's only big fish in the pond. Jumping, no risk, no reward. No joke, serious as stars. This the one I remember when I'm lost. In my thoughts, thinking too hard. Been gone a few winners too long, but couldn't miss this one.
And it's funny well, firstly, I do like the somberness in whatever sample that is. Dun, dun, dun. Like it's very
Rob Marciano,
very like somber feeling. There was something I wanted to point out that Earl said in this verse, aside from the Rock Marcy shout out. But of course, like I can't pause in the middle of the track on this website because it just starts the song over. So I guess I just won't say it. But I will say one thing I did remember to say. It's funny how Earl how he evolved from, this super multi-syllabic rapper, internal rhyme schemes everywhere. Like I'm a hot and bothered astronaut crashing while jacking off to buffer and viz at Sharanti and applesauce. Like how everything rhymes, kind of like Doom. This is MF Doom. Like this is who Earl is a disciple of. He's a disciple of MF Doom. He's on that MF Doom stylistic family tree. To now, Earl is like, this is Mike's style, especially Sirius Blac. And I was also going to say something during, I forget which song it was. Well, he said something about a Nigerian wallet. And I believe Mike is Nigerian. I'm talking about this Mike. And I believe Mike is Nigerian. So it got me thinking, like, is Mike writing some of these songs? Is he helping out? Sirius Blac sounds like a Mike song. And I'm someone who listens to Mike, you know, Disco, Black Soap. What was that? May the Lord bless your hustle. What was that Mike project called? Something bless your, may God bless your hustle. I listened to this when it came out. It's been a while since this came out though. 2017. If you listen to Mike, if you like this style from Earl, because I can imagine some people just won't really vibe with this. But if you like this style from Earl, and I like this style from Earl, there's no way you're not going to like Mike unless you just like Earl's voice, you like his rapping voice, and you're not a fan of Mike's. Sirius Blac is like damn near a Mike song. Everything about it, especially the flow and the production. And I'm surprised that Alchemist is doing these type of beats because this is something I hear Mike rap over. It sounds like something Mike produced or one of Mike's guys from that camp produced. But it's Alchemist. Like I said earlier, it's like Alchemist gave Earl a beat pack specifically for Earl. Like he made him a special beat pack. You know what I mean? Anyways, track number, what is this, 9? Jeb. Let's take a look at that NFT and we'll press go.
Apply pressure, results require my attention. I'm not impressed with your goalposts, you got them shifting. Grown folks talking, you gotta listen. Vision locked like Coast Guard on swimmer, but it's on chips, all in with them. Members only, remember cold falls on Lemon Grove. We was in the kitchen huddling over the stove. It's all been seminal work. I'm throwing strippers, Krona, pond skipper, ripple in the water, the stone heaver. Let's bleed them to the bone till they own up. See it, I roam the corners of earth for you. It's no right or wrong, evil, they gotta go, love. No fear and loathing, paranoia creeping. If you ain't gon' squeeze it, then don't clutch. Jump. Father Time told us the froggies was over. We outside and they in the front lawn biting they tongue. It's on tuck like Doubtfire. Close as a secret. My mouth shut to the bag wire. Then I release. The ceiling ain't that high either. You see the cracks, right? The black sky peeking past plight. Head high, hands high. Praise God. Claim to be a veteran. He just went AWOL. I got a necktie. If that's your best try, you shouldn't quit your day job. 800,000 on the table, laying out the effort finally paid off. All gray quake weather, no rainfall. Nobody safe from the shakedown. It's they fault, stay lost. Winner takes all. Pulling strings like I disengage bombs. I'm fully paid, you can keep the fame part. And Billy Dan's putting in pain like Braveheart. Sticking with the plan, I'ma get us out the graveyard. Really in demand, on call. I'm the man on God. Really in demand, on call. I'm the man on God. Really in demand, on call. I'm the man on God. Really in demand, on call. I'm the man on God. Really in demand, on call. I'm the man on God. Really in demand.
Okay. Man, there's a bar that I liked, but I can't remember it. If they would just let us pause, man. Let us pause while we listen to this. But I guess they want to entice you to buy the collection. But Earl said something like to the effect of, I'm pulling strings like I'm trying to disengage a bomb or something like that. I thought it was a dope rhyme. And Earl also mentions Billy Dan's. So is this Billy Dan's from MOP? Let me see. From MOP, right? No? Yeah, Belly Dance, MLP. Hey, my hip hop knowledge is crazy. Track number 10, Deadzone. We got like a little, what is this? Cell phone? Old school cell phone. Right? But it's breaking, the screen's cracking. What's that all about? Deadzone.
Flirting with death, curving, I watch her work, purging, I wept, stepped off, I deserted, you left when I was wordless, murky water immersion, I can't be out of service yet, light it up like a Sherm head said, the earth spin, count up toy bread on bunk beds, Nuff said, have it pulled like a flatbed, get it cracking like cue balls, plastered on the wall like a fat head, in a pool hall. Mastiff, the dog really that big, action, true story, they all caption, newfound glory, brought the bands in, round of applauses, when that ass get to going, throw a tantrum, blew a bag on it because I had to, it's coming out my hand, and it's pouring like a monsoon, it's tune for the bad bitches, only play this jam for your mom dudes, ancestor for me in a carpool, it's true I'm trying to capture the moment that I had you, I'm zoning like popcorn, was a bad dude. Hit a few extra laps cause I wanna act the ass like POTUS, blue notes, not standards, new 100 grooves. I see you doing the dances, gave you 2 other chances. You do the math, big belly Buddha laughing at your stupid ass. Jumping Jehoshaphat, leaping through the loop of death. Don't lose your head either, don't snooze or rest. We up like fingers way above the rim. Full length feature films what we up against. You know the drill, keep it real, they gon' fuck with it. You lost a pill when you got in touch with me. I played the field, it was humbling. Soil till, blood on the leaves, stomach of the beast. We live from it, all of us huddle over heat. The 5 starters, it started 500 to OZ. My eyes flooded, they might jump. All I know is I'm skywalking off of the scene with my money. Dice tumbled in 3s, double or nothing, like fuck it, I guess we gon' see. Flirting with death, curving, I watch her work, purged and I wept, stepped off, deserted you, left when I was wordless, murky water immersion, I can't be out of service yet. I'm flirting with death, curving or watching her work, purged and I wept, stepped off, deserted you, left when I was wordless, murky water immersion, I can't be out of service yet.
Sometimes he be showing old footage.
Actually, which is the message you want to give, to transmit to your public, to your listeners?
I always feel that even though one is an artist, that we are first human beings and we live in the same world as any other person, so that we as artists should never close our eyes to what is happening around us. And the songs that I sing are just about my everyday life. And the things I say are those things that have affected my life.
Okay, that was Deadzone. So as you can tell, I like the piano. Do 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 do. Okay. So one bar that I really liked, one punchline on that song, and it felt like a song of just non sequiturs. In the past, like years ago, I said like this new style that Earl has, like he's just rambling sometimes. It's just like rambling, like non sequiturs. But it sounds good to the ear. I don't think the average person's gonna like this though. But if you're like a real hip hopper, or my cool guy glasses, real hip hopper, you can appreciate what's going on with Earl, stylistically. But one punchline I did like was posted on the wall like a fathead. So I actually haven't heard any mention of fatheads. They were like these life-size posters that used to be broadcast and advertised hella on the NFL network, like in the late 2000s, early 2010s. I mean, I guess they still make them because these are current players. This is LeBron on the Lakers, Luka. But they're like these huge life-size posters posted on the wall like a fathead. I mean, I just thought that was cool. I haven't heard anyone mention fathead in a long time. So anyways, we're at the outro. Pretty short album, 11 songs. I would say maybe 35 to 37 minutes, if that. So let's jump into that last song, Free the Ruler. Like we did with the other songs, let's look at that NFT. Okay, Breaking the Locks. So that fits well with the name of the song.
The message I'm trying to give to my audience is not one. I am just trying to make them understand me as a person.
Excavate what I can, how you gon' allocate me my own fucking land? Reanimated, I once had kicked the bucket, I'm back. Cutting up a list of reasons I love my mother's laugh. The best one is that's just what it is. Can full of crumpled sheets, I need another draft. Put it on my tab. It get ugly, hug it on that cold mug of flask. The folly of man. I found my father in my furtive glance. Furrowed brow, I'm back warmer than I was. Forward further, transmuting 1 to 10. The only difference is the circle. Boosting signal virtue to the kid. He implemented as a bigger person. Sword tip pointed at the voices, long nights. The candlestick all wick, short highs. I see you where the pawns rise. Some people's job is to fall, walk light, otherwise stomp. Troglodytes need the lights off. You keep your sharks biting, shine on. Inspire more with your time. I'm in the wind like Wichita. Told Al, keep the griddle hot. Shouts to Spitter, shouts to all my niggas getting by. Dreams of living large. The streetcar called pride, dropping niggas off in the morgue. It's no free rides out here anymore. But it never really was. It's not normal, but I swear this shit is regular. Free the ruler.
I'm not sure how I feel about that as an outro. I mean, I like the production. I mean, you watch my reviews, my reactions. I always talk about outro vibes. Like the outro's gotta have outro vibes. Like lead me out nicely. That production did have outro vibes. It was just kind of anticlimactic, I think. I don't. That was Earl Sweatshirt and the Alchemist. VOIR. I don't know, what is this, French? Preliminary examination of a witness or a juror by a judge or counsel. Okay, so I wonder if Earl's gonna do some interviews. Has he already done interviews explaining what this is supposed to be about? I thought it was a great album, good to great. You know, if I had to rate this out of 5 stars on one listen, obviously I didn't catch everything, but I know you guys you guys love numbers. So if I'm rating that out of 5 stars, 5 being perfect, 1 being horrible, I will rate something 0. You know, 0 is not off the table. So 1 is actually better than 0, but I would give this 3.5 to 4 stars. This is good to great. And I think it's great because listening to this, it kind of takes me to it takes me out of where I am and it throws me in this world that Earl and the Alchemist has created. And I'm forced to be immersed. That's what I'll say this album has. This album has immersion. Like I'm so focused on what Earl is saying and trying to catch his flow, and then certain beats like Free the Ruler, like 27 Braids had a good beat, Vin Skully with those keys, All the Small Things I believe had some keys. No, that didn't have the keys, but that was a good one. What song had the keys that I like? Maybe it was 27 Braids. For some reason this song stands out. Like when I look at this album cover, I hear that like gritty synths, like I'm in a street, 4 a.m., street lights reflecting off the wet pavement. Like that's what I envision when I hear this. that slight vinyl crackle in the background, like that's the atmospheric type production that Alchemist is known for. A lot of these other beats though don't really give me Alchemist. It doesn't remind me of Alchemist, especially 27 Braids does. Especially, let me try to find. No, that was the song with the keys that I like, Mac Deuce. Sirius Blac.
Rob Marciano told you it don't last.
Doesn't really give me Alchemist. A lot of these, and this is good. This is a good thing because it shows that Alchemist has range. It reminds me of something that someone in Earl and Mike's camp would create. I wouldn't be surprised to hear if Earl or Mike helped co-produce this, because there are only like maybe 4 or 5 beats that really give me Alchemist vibes. Yeah, that's Alchemist for sure. Yeah, overall great job. I can't wait to re-listen to this. I won't be buying the NFT, so hopefully they drop this on Spotify or Tidal or just all streaming services. I would like to buy this too. I would buy like the digital download. I still burn CDs, so I will burn this to a CD, throw this in the car. If they decide to release physical CDs, I still buy physical music. I will buy this. And this album artwork kind of reminds me of Schoolhouse Rock. You know what I mean? Like just a cartoony vibe, Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah, I'm probably speaking to I'm pretty young myself, but I'm probably speaking to like Gen Z right now. I don't know how many people have seen Schoolhouse Rock or even know what I'm talking about. Look at this. 1973. Like I said, it's before my time and it's before my parents' time, actually. Do they have a judge scene? Something about it is giving me like Schoolhouse Rock. I don't know. Maybe it's the text, right? No? Okay, maybe not. But yeah, I'll get, this is a good to great album. 3.5 to 4 stars. Good to great. Liable to go up. This is an album I can see myself replaying as time goes on. So what did y'all think about the album? I thought it was great. Again, like I said during the album reaction, it's funny how Earl has evolved from I'm a hot and bothered astronaut crashing while jacking off, like internal multi-syllabic rhyme monster like MF Doom was, to more of a non-sequitur rambling type flow. So I mean, it's great to see to hear artists progress. Earl's style is much more like Mike's. And if you don't listen to Mike, I implore you to go check him out. If you liked some rap songs by Earl, if you like this style that Earl has been doing the past 6-7 years, Mike it's basically Mike's style, I think. That's the first time I heard that style was with Mike.
Dummy, why you trying to hang? You should say that money in my same bag. Niggas couldn't take that from me.
Okay, yeah, I love this album, Disco. So anyways, be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Oh yeah, and artists, I do review and react to albums. So if you would like me to review or react to your album, just like I did this album here, be sure to go to top5rapwebsite.com. You can click on submit album for review, and it'll take you through the prompts to fill out a form, submit, and pay. It's very easy. I've tried to make it as streamlined as possible. Like I say here, I can't promise you a favorable review, but I can promise that we'll be honest and I'll deliver your review securely and on time. So boom, that's that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This is top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.